Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Action Pact, the D&D web show featuring our homebrew world of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Before we get in the episode, we want to thank Gilding for the space to stream our show, as well as a community in which to socialize, which you can find find on Discord using the links that appear in our banner below. In that banner, you will also find our Twitter page, _Istoria, to keep up with any news regarding the show, goodies we kind of post out there in the world, all sorts of just different bits of information. We also want to give a thank you to Sirenscape for providing the music for most Gilding Light shows. We do use Ark and Forge here, but we do want to give them a big thank you for providing all the musical and atmospheric needs for our shows. And another thank you to Idle Champions for the free code, which will be posted in chat for you to use to get an Electrum chest in the game. Which we'll go ahead and, hey, there we go. Thank you. So, go ahead and get yourself some loot. All right. So, after being on break for a week for some travel, we will go ahead and resume. We'll get into the recap. So, as the party had been investigating the plagued town of Pharaohfall, particularly in search of magical components for an enchanter in Milvain, in their search they met a former acquaintance, a man by the name of Darwin Blackgloom, who had come to the area to look into the blight afflicting the town as well. After successfully slaying a pair of undead creatures, the group discovered that in addition to the blight, the cult of the Shattered had a presence within the town. Descending into caves beneath the town, the group discovered a lair with creatures infused with the energies from a nearby portal known in Istoria as a wound. Engaging in a harrowing battle, the group was victorious in slaying an armor-clad warrior, a pair of skeletal assistants, and the twisted form of what looked like a young dragon, something of legend in Istoria. One creature did manage to escape, an insectoid that ran into the caves during the combats, but otherwise, all of the different creatures have been slain, and with none actively engaging the group, they turned their attention to the wound. Upon viewing it, there was a tentacle creature inside that appeared to be pulling its heavy body towards the portal. After 2 attempts of dispelling the wound, nearly closing it, a final strike of the blade sealed it, no longer having a wound beneath the town of Pharaohfall. With a moment to catch their breath, that is where we pick up. So, you have successfully slain the creatures and closed the portal. You have some items that you have perused and gathered and collected. What would you like to do? Let's get some music going first.
It's probably not a good idea to do a rest down here, is it?
Did you see that thing? I don't think so.
It's dead.
It's definitely not dead. We cut a tentacle off.
Oh, that thing.
Maximum.
That thing. I don't know, do wounds reopen?
It kind of flops around.
See, it's still alive. Still alive. Firebolt.
It's a death throw.
Good singe on it.
Good. Good. That worked well.
Throw it on a fire. Until it's nice and crispy.
There it is.
I don't know if I want this kind of calamari.
Oh, you were going to message us what Bog found.
Yes.
Did we get that? Is that in the thing?
That was in the dump, yes.
Yes, the loot.
Perfect.
So, I'll go ahead and cover a few of the things. Among the kind of more mundane pieces of treasure which you find, there are a healthy amount of crystals, I believe a total coinage of 7,143 gold pieces, and a mixture of both platinum, silver, gold, copper. There are the gemstones. There's some diamonds that you find within them. You do find some pieces of artwork, and then amongst the items, you find, I had that listed somewhere.
The gold bracelet, the mirror and painted wood.
Yes,
trowels.
thank you. You find a ring, a map, a black helmet, a great sword, a long sword, and a short sword. And then you find, separate from the kind of, well, more like gemstones, another dull crystal that has smoke attached to a pendant necklace, and a black gem that has a few drops of water inside of it, and 2 potions of black liquid.
This list also says moonstone.
So yes, you do find what are the gems of moonstone. Not exactly moonstones from the moon.
Oh, these are false. Someone's up to forgery here.
Put on some music. There we go.
I'm particularly interested in the 2 swords. At least checking them out, and yeah.
You mean these? You want these? Go on. Go on.
Remember that time when I'm like barely hanging on to my life right now?
Oh, this is fun.
I'm just.
I'd say we probably get them checked out first.
Oh, wait.
I was going to investigate them.
But
I just said I was interested. I didn't say I was gonna like run off with them.
Oh, wait. Oh, hey,
Wait.
let me see that. Can you hold those swords up? The great swords?
Well, there's and great sword,
I mean, that's on my back.
I thought there were 2 of them.
There's and
There's-
great sword.
Just
and
one.
great sword,
Okay.
and long sword, and short sword.
Okay. The great sword with draconic letters on it.
Yeah. Would you like me to hold all 3 of them up?
I just want the one with draconic letters. I just want to read it.
Oh, you want to read it? That's weird.
I mean, the great sword and the long sword both do.
Similar
The long
iconography
sword.
carved into the blade, but no teeth, claws, or scales.
Hmm.
Iconography, but it doesn't say draconic letters specifically.
It doesn't say no draconic letters.
I was
Does
gonna.
it
I mean,
have draconic letters on it?
The long sword does not have draconic letters.
Just the great sword then.
Correct.
All right.
It's more like the depiction of dragons and like you see like dragons like kind of effectively etched into the blade.
okay. Neat.
Would that be law? Loot as written?
Yes.
I'm gonna go into Ishara's headspace and I'm gonna read the sword. Because she speaks draconic.
Oh, okay. So, as you read the long sword,
Great sword. Right?
Great
Yes.
sword. Yeah.
right? Sorry,
Okay.
correct.
Loot
Sorry,
is written.
I'm getting it. Yeah,
It's the law.
yeah. So, as you read the great sword, you hear in Ashara's voice, "This is a sword made from bits of dragon. The letters don't exactly have a meaning to them, but more like runic carvings. They are in draconic. But they don't exactly have any sort of... well, they're not words.
They don't mean anything?
You hear her pause for a moment. Tell you what, make an Arcana check at advantage.
Okay. $21.
Okay. So with 21, hopefully this isn't getting picked up by the microphone.
Sorry.
You're good. Meant to pour my drink beforehand. It's on me.
I rolled quickly.
Water.
No, you're good.
Drink more water.
It could be soda.
It is soda.
I was gonna say.
As the camera can see, it's soda. So, as she looks at it, you hear her say, "The weapon looks like it has the runes. It's difficult to make out. I haven't seen anything like this. It says weapon.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. I didn't think it meant anything. More like maybe a label. I'm not sure."
Oh, just so they don't get it misplaced with their non-weapon swords.
Quite confused, to be honest. Yes.
Not
This
to
one's
be,
sharp, the other ones aren't
Right.
sharp. Yeah. Okay.
Not to be confused with decoration.
Right.
It's not
Exactly.
tool.
Yeah.
As you kind of rotate the blade, she says, there are more letters on this side.
Oh.
It says breath. Breathe? No, breath.
Wait, it's a breath weapon?
It can't be.
Interesting.
This is where
I don't know. One's this side right here. No, the other side. The other side. That one says weapon.
Oh.
And then the other one says breath.
Well, the other side's not
Did it do anything when he breathed?
So you breathe on it.
And you're all dead. So next session, 0 session. No.
And it's cursed.
Yeah. So as you breathe on it, you see the sword has that kind of accumulation from the heat and like that little showing almost a fog. But no effect. Other than what you expect.
I'm gonna have. Don't do that. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one closer. I feel like there's something about this one special.
Oh, yeah. You mean like you're gonna have to like do some detecting?
Mm-hmm. Not with your specialized, but with mine. My specialer eyes.
You're more specialized.
My more specialer est eyes.
Okay.
On that note, we should probably not be here anymore.
So, real quick, actually, run it back real quick to those moonstone gems. Since they're not like actually like moonstone, do they react to the hammer at all?
So you
Like they're
Take them
maybe
whole
they're
up.
not from the moon, but maybe they're like attuned to it or something like that.
sure. How do you investigate in this way?
I mean, I think the first thing I'm just gonna do is just like pick them up in one hand and have my hammer in the other, and like hold them together, see if there's any like interaction,
Okay.
response from it or anything like that.
So like the gems in your hand and you hold them up. You see the gems actually get a little bit brighter as you hold them to your hammer.
And then like, do I feel like any sort of like power or anything coming from them?
They feel a bit warmer.
Warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these are coming with me.
But you can use that for your divining rod?
Do we know?
Well, we know it. Maybe I'll just embed them in my flesh.
So,
Yeah.
my next question was going to be, do gems have any kind of properties when inserted in weapons or anything, or do they like be enchanted first? I don't know how this world,
Diablo rules.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
Yeah. You need a Herodrum cube first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Now, are these chipped or are these flawed?
Yeah. Perfect. Actually. Kidding. All right. Tell you what. Go ahead and make an Arcana check to see if you've heard of anything like that.
17 plus 4, 21.
21. Yeah, you know that though often gems don't have, like, weapons don't have necessarily sockets in the sense that, like, our more familiar RPG games do, they do have some sort of implication within the creation of magical items. They kind of vary, but some of them are just mundane crystals that you can, toss into kind of anything. Other ones are more focused and purposed.
Okay.
Those ones are typically the more rare ones that you find.
So do I think any of the ones that we have are them?
With a 21, it's pretty good. Let me double check.
That's right.
'Cause I have a list for stuff that I've homebrewed in the past, but I don't remember which ones they were off the top of my head because I've homebrewed too much.
When the brew's too strong.
Yep. But yeah, with the roll that you have,
There we go.
where did I write them down?
Don't know, Tony.
We still do.
Yeah, I know. I have too many. There we go. Found it. Okay, so
What are you looking for?
His homebrew stuff.
The
yeah, the gems. No, the gems that you found right now, they are not of the quality to create, to be used in a sort of arcane fashion.
Okay. So they're just value.
like none of the gems that we had.
With the exception of the moonstone.
Now with these, are
Well-
we still doing like the gemstones into like magic tattoos and stuff like that?
Correct. Yes. These are not rare enough to have that kind of quality. But I will say that, and I'll freely offer this, the diamonds you found are of the quality of the value that can be used for certain arcane and implementation.
Alright. Oh, I won't go. Oh, that's why. Trying to. My interwebs are annoying me.
So, when it comes to the identifying of magical items, we do use the rules that you can spend basically the course of a long rest, or not entirely for a long rest, sorry, the downtime of long rest. So 6 hours of sleep, 2 hours of light activity. You could use that time to identify 2 magical items, basically an hour of studying an item to try to understand what its purpose is. Doesn't work for every item. Some of them are more rare and harder to discern, but you can at least make the attempt.
Sounds good. I'm down to grab as much of this stuff as we can and get back topside before we get set upon by anything else. Or the insect comes back, or the basilisk upstairs wakes up, or I don't know, anything. I just want to rest.
You got any extra loops in those belts?
Yeah, but I
You
can hold
want
it.
to hold one of them?
Let me get that longsword.
I think
Actually, can short swords be used in offhands? Are they finesse?
Short swords are, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want that short sword to replace this dagger.
What if it's not as good?
It's a basic dagger,
What if,
so.
what if you're stuck inside like a really small area and like you can't use a short sword? It's too big.
I'm pretty dexterous.
I mean, you just can't. It's just too big.
Well,
I'm just saying, don't sell it yet.
You just kind of like poke with a short sword.
But you can't move it. It's too small. It's too small.
I don't know what to do with you right now.
Here's your long sword and your short sword.
Like I said, I want to study them when we get back up there.
Well, that way I don't have to find you.
Okay.
Because I know you're gonna find a perch somewhere and just take a cat nap or something. I don't know what you do.
It's gonna be a long nap, is what it's gonna be. And then I think I rolled last time, but I don't remember what I rolled for getting dragon parts.
It
You
was
rolled
very low.
poorly.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Does
So-
anyone see me struggle busting it and help?
I already did that, so
Yeah.
you rolled with advantage.
Yep.
It's not pretty.
Still
No.
terrible.
So you've got some dragon scales.
Did you say how much?
Of the dragon scales?
Yeah.
We'll say 5 pounds worth of dragon scales.
Can I at least pull out a big fang, or do I break it trying to pull it out?
I'll give you a fang for free.
Okay. I'm still salty about that.
I bet.
We could just take the head.
I think we were gonna do that anyway, weren't we?
Yeah, as a trophy. But removing the fang would be.
Then we'll.
I'll give you that one.
I forgot we were actually taking the head, so we can always take the fang later. So.
It's in your bag.
Give me that then. You took the bag.
No, the fang's still in there. What? All right, let's GTO. Get the out. That's English.
Just get that out.
Get that.
Just gotta
Get
that
that
out.
out. Yep. All right.
Do you
Our
want
first
do you-
speech of merch. Just a shirt that says "Get that out."
There you go. Yep.
Yeah. Now, do you want to do this the boring way or the fun way? You want to go out the way we came, or do you want to check out some of these other tunnels?
I'm barely standing,
I
so
You look fine.
Yeah, you look fine. You can
Smack
take
him on the
more.
back.
I can give you some healing if you like.
we can come back.
Yes, he can. He has one spot left.
We
'Cause I
can
can't mark them.
we can come back.
You ever robbed a bank before?
No, but I know what you mean.
It's fine. I mean, we did what we needed to do.
We closed
Yeah.
the tear, that thing.
Yeah. We closed the fabric of space and time.
Just an average day.
No, I don't want this to be an average day.
I mean, so actually, do you mind? Can we get the map back up,
Yeah, sure.
please? So, I know there's like ruins of a building. Can we take a look at the building, see if we kind of get some more information about what they were or anything like that?
Yeah. If you want to actually investigate the building, there will need to be a history check made for the area beneath.
You an archaeologist now?
Well, I mean, if it's Fae Fiends are dead. I almost did that on the Arcana earlier.
I walked into that one. Touché.
So, no advantage if you're making the history check. It's a valid question, to be fair.
It actually kind of is, but... well, okay, so, Bog, how many healing potions do you have? I know you have one spell left.
I've got 4.
And I don't think I ever picked up any. Where the heck is my inventory? For real though, where's my... Oh, Jesus. The word inventory. I mean, yeah, if you want to, I guess, try healing me, and then I might take a potion or two.
I could give you the potions first, and then hold on to my spell slot.
That's up to you. Do we care more about potions or spell slots? I'm asking. I don't use spells.
I miscounted. I've only got the 2 potions of healing now. But I can hold on to my spell, just in case we may need it for something.
Okay.
Another detect magic, perhaps.
Do we want to take a short rest before we try down these tunnels?
I don't even know if I have. What
Would you like the potions?
Who just rolled the initiative?
You did.
Oh, okay.
My computer made sound.
Didn't even click it though. Interesting. I was trying to see.
I mean, we don't have to investigate. I was just saying that while we're here. I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna run into.
That's good.
This is true. I have apparently healing slots left, so we can take a short rest if you guys think.
We haven't done a short rest since the whole.
Last time we did a short rest.
No, we got recharged from that pillar.
Yeah.
From the energy, and that counted as a long rest.
Yeah.
We took a short one earlier
Yeah.
in the night. Yeah.
Before
Did you
that.
mark off one of your hit dice when I healed you?
I didn't know it used it.
Before that.
Yeah, we took a short
So we
rest.
got our hit dice back.
No, she used her little spell on me that used one of my hit
Yeah.
dice.
I used one of your hit dice
Oh,
to heal you.
I was just saying that we've taken another short rest earlier today, but we did have
Oh,
a
yeah.
long rest. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
From the pillar.
we had both today.
whatever, let's do it then.
I'm very
Let's-
tired.
Do we even know what time it is right now?
It's dark.
Okay.
0 dark
Um,
side.
It's true. Can confirm.
It's dark.
Alright. Yeah, if you guys want to do a short rest and see.
We can also just, head back. It's fine.
It was your idea to go deeper.
It
So,
was,
so we came in through this one, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And then we came across. So we have.
Which one did he run out of?
this
He
one.
ran out of that one.
Yeah. So we still have. We have a lot of
Several.
directions we can go.
Do you really want to?
I mean, my sense of adventure says yes, but also my sense of almost dead says no. So, let's just head back.
We did get quite a bit of stuff out of here.
Yeah, let's just head back, regroup, and then figure out what we want to do in the morning.
That sounds good.
Now?
Yes. Afternoon. We'll figure out what we want to do in the afternoon. Alright.
I wonder if Applause is even going to let us back into the inn. We'll go find out what time
I
it is.
wonder if the skulls have stopped flying around. I wonder what topside looks like.
Who would stop us from going into the...
Because he locked it. We'd
Oh,
have to
right.
knock to get back
And
in.
it's been more than 10 minutes.
That is.
Alright.
Much longer than 10 minutes.
Alright. Let's,
Go back?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one of the healing potions.
Okay.
Because I am.
Hey, now, those are hard to come by.
I have 4 hit points.
We've also got a lot of money.
I know. I'm just giving you grief.
What is it? A D4 plus. I don't remember what it is.
D4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. 2, 3, Jesus, 5.
Hey, it's almost double what you had. It's over double what you had a minute ago.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I almost hit damage.
You look a lot better. You got more color in your cheeks, in your fur.
Yeah. Alright.
So, as the party heads back, you find yourself moving up those steep stairs, but first passing through the tunnel with the kind of small cubby holes with potentially creatures inside.
We should probably be, more stealthy about this.
I'm only kidding. You move past them without any sort of real concern,
Awesome.
and you move up the
Awesome.
steep stairwell.
That being said, when we start to get to the stairwell, I do want to stealth because there is a basilisk down the other way. Not super far.
I mean, it's pretty deep, but okay.
It
It's pretty
was
far, but it's
like 100 yards. Wasn't it? Because it came to a T, we went right, and the basilisk was to the left.
left.
But he was left a long way.
I didn't think you went that
We
far.
went
I thought it was
far,
like less than
and
100
there's one
yards.
turn.
Ishara went like 200-300.
But I mean, it's probably worth being cautious over.
For sure.
I don't know who heard the noise of the fabric of space-time being closed.
Oh. 15.
Are we rolling stealth? Is that what's
I am.
Yeah, every group stealth check.
okay.
Yeah.
14.
That's a die at 20.
Nice.
17.
The big
17. Okay.
bad barbarian.
And Bog was on 25. So, as everyone very quietly heads up the stairs, well, first there's the tunnels that lead up to the stairs, but you find yourself at the top of them, and you find yourselves at the kind of the T, the cross section, with the way in front of you and the way off to your left from whence you came.
I'm just gonna go left. How far is it to the pillar?
It wasn't terribly far. It was only a few hundred feet. So,
Is there? So if we're going that way, we get towards the pillar. Are we noticing anything different about it now?
make a perception check.
15. Better than I
Okay.
thought.
Yes. So, as you walk up towards it and you kind of take notice of checking to see if there's any sort of difference to it, you see that there appears to be some sort of like a kind of like a carving that's gone into it, as though parts of the pillar had been broken apart from both the top and bottom of it. But specifically, like at the base where it meets just stone and rock, and the top of it where it meets rock again, where it truly is like kind of the column has been.
So it's not nearly as stable.
No.
Didn't he also say if this came down, that's like a major support? Let's skedaddle. I'm not.
When you also told us that if you mess with the runes, you could make it inert, but
Yeah, but it's like the top and bottom aren't nearly as stable. That looks sketch.
okay. Let's go stay at our inn near the center of town. I'll take the far side of it.
So as you both kind of give the pillar a wide berth.
Don't hit it.
Oh, man.
You all continue walking forward, and you find yourselves approaching the ritual chamber of the Cult of the Shattered, which you had passed through previously. As you walk towards it, you find a man sitting on the ground, long black hair, long black cloak. He's sitting against the wall with his hands on his knees and his head is down. As you approach, he remains motionless. You see, it looks like he's basically just waiting there, kind of.
When the DM surprises himself.
Do we recognize him?
Based off of his garb, he looks like Darwin.
Is his hand visible?
It is, and you see that his black hand, I'm sorry, his red hand has taken on a darker look to it, almost like a maroon.
Darwin? Buddy?
You all right there?
You see him slowly raise up his head. His eyes are completely black at this point, and he has black veins creeping up of his neck.
You mess with that pillar?
You see him stand up slowly, I may have taken in too much necrotic energy. I need to be heading back to my tower. I'd like to take that pillar with me.
The one that's like...
The one that's holding up town?
Yeah.
The center of it, yes. But I wanted to wait for you to come through. Best not to keep you trapped down there with whatever else may be down in the caverns.
Well, that's cool. You just like exterminate like an anthill.
But like,
Collapse it.
but like that'll cave in the center of town.
The square, yes.
So like all the buildings will be okay, just that middle part.
Based off what I saw, yes.
I wonder if they're fond of rope bridges.
Well, we could just throw some dirt in it.
Can we just maybe call a quick town meeting first? Just let them know that their center of town is going away, or...
Listen, we just ended their little curse. They'll be alright.
I mean, the portal is gone. I mean, you could at least. I mean, why don't you go to your tower and just rest up a little bit, and then you can come back here at a different time. We just want to talk with the townsfolk. It's a rather large renovation.
Ooh, we could just tell them that we were going to collapse the tunnels underneath.
Yeah, you know, why don't we just say when we closed the wound it collapsed, we barely made it out with our lives.
That was my idea.
It gets all rumbly.
That works for me.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Went well, did it?
Great.
You can get out fast?
Oh, I can absolutely.
Word.
Um,
Just try not to collapse any of the buildings.
I'll do my best.
on that note, let's get out of the building and into the open so we don't get a building collapsing on us.
Do you want to go to the square?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
I'll sit on my broom. Just for safety.
We'll go.
So he looks
Mountain
back to you.
surfing.
Goodbye for now. If you find yourselves investigating another portal, feel free to let me know. This was quite an interesting endeavor.
How do we reach you?
I can reach him.
I hoped one of you may have the ability.
She's way too excited. Your tower is the one that we met you at by the water, yeah? The old mill?
Oh no, that was mainly a base of operations for here.
What general area is your tower in?
The Greed Swamps.
Just so long as I have your permission.
You do.
Okay.
I was gonna write down where its swamp is.
Well, I bid you all a good evening, and I think it's time for you all to get some rest too.
Yeah, you're gonna be. It's been a long day.
You could read that?
Yes!
Good luck.
Except that D's
I
really
guess
bad.
we'll
But
see ya.
I want to pee.
Thanks
Good
for your
luck,
help.
You're welcome. Bye for now. See, move past you.
Remind me to never piss that guy off.
I already knew that one.
I should have asked him if I should have like a code word or something so he knows it's me.
I'm pretty sure he'll know it's you.
You sure?
Where are the
Yep.
Great
Okay.
Swamps?
Well,
Oh, they're out by
let's go watch the cave in.
Hearthstone? Yeah.
Fly
Alright.
up a little bit for safety.
So, as you make your way through the corner, literally corner, as that's the shop name, you feel the earth rumble a bit.
Is there are there any beverages in the shop on the way out?
If you want to loot the shop, go for it. Investigation check.
Roll for
What kind of shop was this? Like a general wares?
General store.
We can come back in and...
No, it won't be here.
15.
15, absolutely, yeah. You find several, oh god, what are they called? The water skins. Some of which are positioned right next to this large barrel, which you can only imagine must be a barrel of water. And you also find some other jugs there, filled with either different types of liquid, probably water. There might be a couple like glass. What kind of called? I'm at a loss for words tonight. The glass jugs that you seal and everything, people often drink out of these days.
Like a grog? No.
Oh, like a stein?
No. It's
Are you talking like hillbilly jugs that you can they blow into?
Yes.
And it's empty?
I forgot their time.
Growler.
Yes, thank you. Of
No, I am literally pointing at you.
Yeah, you both got it. Yeah, you find some growlers there. You're like, probably some ale in those.
Just a man
So,
taking a
yeah.
woman's word.
You find just an assortment of different kind of beverages to drink and
I'll
choose
grab
from.
a couple of growlers.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter what the woman said that.
It's probably not necessarily the best alcohol, but it's alcohol.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, which is the best type.
I don't think that
water.
old man's gonna worry too much.
Water would be good for the horses if we don't drink
He
it.
wasn't an old man.
Not after we got done with him.
You're not wrong. Give me one of those.
All right.
So, yeah, as you hear as you feel the ground rumbling, you hear what sounds like some sort of kind of collapsing of wood. Walking out, you see no longer a pyre that was in the center of town, but a collapsed cave basically. It's more or less a sinkhole.
Can we see any of the tunnels that were going off to the sides, or is it just kind of flat? Like,
Most of it has caved in.
so you can't see like
It's just
the.
like a bowl.
Yeah.
What was that? The cave that had the pillar only had the one way. It was only had those two ways in.
Yeah.
Where
Correct.
we went was further down. That
And-
had the cave. Like this was way further down.
Oh yeah, no, I know. But I was just saying, so we can't see that that hole in the wall. Darn. Okay.
Which hole in the wall?
The one that we took to go down to the T and all that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Shame
Well,
that.
there went that idea.
But
That was kind of the purpose of letting them cave it in.
as you walk out though, and have seen this,
I wanted to explore.
one thing you note is you do not see the fog permeating the town any longer.
That was quick.
I'm gonna fly up.
Is it-
I'm just gonna see.
It is night. It is about 1 a.m. right now.
Oh, I thought it was later. Oh, it was like 4 in the morning.
No, this all went fairly quickly. I mean, you had to travel a little bit through the caves, but it didn't take too long. So, you wanted to head up and fly out.
Yeah, I just wanted to fly up and make sure that it was all gone.
So, you do see some small pockets of fog, but it too seems to be dissipating fairly quickly. And as you ascend, you note that you can see the stars very well,
Oh, it's so nice up here.
and you have clear vision of both moons at this point too.
Is that
Does
oppressive
it still
feeling
look
going?
like the burn marks are on the ground over by the, or is that too far away to see?
The big black circles.
Oh, being that it's nighttime, you're not going to be able to make them out. Because you don't have dark vision, right?
No,
Okay, yeah. No.
just fly by starlight.
Yep. Oh, it's pretty nice.
Ishara does. I could totally like just zap into her
It's true.
eyes while we're flying.
This
Sounds
could
like a
only
great
go
idea.
well.
Something
We're
we're
not
gonna
gonna need a
practice.
Cyclops this time.
Ishara, we're gonna practice this. We're gonna get real good at this, but we should start lower to the ground. I think.
I agree.
I'm just gonna wearily trudge over to the inn.
Hmm.
So, is there? How much? Can we like walk easily from like the front door around to the other buildings,
Yeah.
or is it okay?
So there's probably a good, probably 30-foot sinkhole that's opened up in the center of town.
Oh, that's all. Okay, I thought it was maybe
Yeah.
bigger for some reason.
Me too.
Now the one cave that you moved through wasn't super big, but it is at this point pretty much filled up with the dirt that was resting on top of it.
Okay. Okay.
That's not too bad. I was thinking it looked bigger when we were down there.
Yeah.
She said. Anyway.
Well, sorry, I didn't specify the where. 30-foot radius, so 60 feet in the center of town, collapsed
Okay.
in. It's still not a huge amount. Like it's a town square, so you've got a lot of space around, but it is a good sized sinkhole.
Okay.
It's not as bad as I thought.
So yeah. Did any of the people come out of the other buildings seeing what the world just happened?
So, with that, as you walk out, you see the door of the church crack open ever so slightly. You can see the light coming from the opposite side. You see it open up a bit more. You see the priestess kind of stick her head out, look around.
As she sticks her head out, I fly by on my broom and I go, "Curse is ended!"
You just hear, ah!
What'd you say?
Curse is ended.
Oh, curses.
You just kind of hear it shouted back up. That's great. Door slowly closes.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna just wearily trudge over to the inn. And did we have a code to knock on the door?
Nope.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna knock on the door. And what's his name?
Applause.
Applause. God, I'm so bad. Applause. Tired. Let me in. Us in.
After a few moments, you hear a... and Applause opens up the door. You are
Hey.
back.
We are. Curse is ended. Night. I'm just gonna go to the fire.
Kinda
Is the
push your
fire
way in.
lit? Is the fire lit?
It is not, no.
Will you light a fire, please?
I'm flying.
We should probably leave it closed for tonight. We don't know what else is around.
I'm like a toddler with how tired and just upset I am.
I like
Just lay down.
fly into the doorway. Hi!
Hello.
We saved the day.
There is no more fog. You
No.
lifted the
checked.
curse.
The wound
Hold
is
on.
closed. The centaur's dead. The whatever the old dude is dead. There's a dead dragon.
Oh yeah, you were definitely
killed Walter?
harboring. He's not. He's
It wasn't.
bad guy.
Yeah, he wasn't really Walter. He
He was more of
something
a-
different.
Very
More of a lichy thing, right?
deadish.
Undead-ish.
Summoned a
a lich.
demon.
No.
I don't know what that is.
But yeah, but
No, yeah. We did have kind of. I
It's
don't know.
like
What
it was
is-
like magic like
His
me,
soul
but
is
like
kept
bad.
somewhere, just not enough left.
yeah, he was like me, but
Yeah.
undead.
That's out of character knowledge, though.
Yeah,
so okay,
really
so-
bad guy summoned really bad things, attacked us, not good things. He was protecting some very not cool stuff. We may or may
Okay.
not have collapsed the town square. So.
I felt the rumble.
Yeah, when we were leaving, apparently closing the wound, just
Yeah.
part of it. Part of
Oh.
the circumstances that happened.
There was a pillar that was part of it, and it collapsed because of anyway.
Yeah. When we closed the wound, it weakened the pillar, and
Oh. Well, that sounds like you did a good thing. Shame about the town square, but maybe we can make something of it.
Maybe it'll
Well,
fill
you
with
could just
rain.
do
You
some
could
dirt
have
in
like a
there.
little pond pool swimming area.
yes.
Or both.
Both are good ideas, I think. Valid.
But
Except it's a massive cave system, so that water will eventually leak out.
I'm going to bed.
Yes. I'm just gonna like curl up in one of the chairs. Go to sleep.
Hey, Bugsy, you want to stay
What are
up
you
with
doing?
me and do some magic?
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay, sweet.
I'm just gonna identify these in the morning when I can think better.
I can do 4 things now.
You have magic items?
5, actually.
Oh.
Potentially. Can you
Well done.
Can you do detect and tell me what's magic?
I cannot.
You don't do detect magic? That's not your thing? I thought you
No.
said detect magic earlier.
No.
Okay. Bog
been
can't detect magic?
No, well, okay.
Okay.
I can detect. Sure.
Oh!
But applause again.
No,
See,
I
this is
cannot.
this is
But Bog-
hard.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't we have a Kevin?
Yeah.
Was that his name?
Oh no, it was like John.
What was the random
Yeah, it was
guy?
it was
Oh, wandering historian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff, there it is.
He's sitting in the corner.
Jeff.
Yeah, I just popped in for a moment.
Oh, hey, there you are again.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's pretty good.
That's good to hear.
Why are you still talking?
Oh, sorry. I'll be on my way.
Good night. Yeah, applause. We might have found some magic stuff. I don't know. We have to test it first.
She knows I'm trying to sleep in a chair by the
you
fire,
don't
20
want
feet
to
away.
Go to
Test it here.
Why?
If it is explosive, I do not want to lose the inn.
Oh no, it's not explosive. We just like do a little magic-y dusting over it to see if it's magic, and then I can kind of focus on it and tell what it is.
I thought you meant to test the items in here.
Oh no. I don't
would
want
be
to. I
funny.
don't want to hurt your inn.
Thank you.
No, we don't have to use them to figure out what they are.
We could though. Like
I would prefer not.
Can we make ourselves the default mayors of this town?
no.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I think
That
that's
is-
gonna be the priestess blade.
I mean,
I don't want that kind of headache.
that's actually kind of fair.
That's
We already own a bar, so
On
wanna-
a bar, mayor of a town. What's next?
franchise.
What is next?
Perhaps I could be mayor.
That would be a good idea.
I'm trying to build
But
an
don't you
empire
wanna?
here.
Or are you gonna put down roots here? Or are you still gonna travel looking for your?
It might be nice to have a place for wandering Kenku.
Like a home base?
Yes.
Yeah.
They could come here and have a drink and then be on their way to find more about the creeping shadow.
Yeah. Well, and it'd be nice for us to know where we could catch up with you or your kinfolk to give you anything that we hear.
Well, you all need to sleep. I need to lock back up and go to sleep too.
Okay.
Yep. Reconvene in the morning.
Can one of you help me with the barring of the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
I always say they like drinking out of the growler. Took them to the general store.
So yeah, you just pick up. It's no effort for you guys at all. Just thank
It's
you.
your curls.
If Bog can tell me what's magical, I can identify 5 things tonight.
Sure. Just give me a moment to get my special
on
arms out.
slots tomorrow.
So he uses his last spell slot. Alright. So,
Okay.
of the items you have recovered, here we go. The vial of red liquid is magical.
Red.
Yep, the one you found in the Cult of the Shattered area.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The ring is magical. Both vials of black liquid. The crystal attached to a pendant necklace is magical. All 3 swords, the great sword, the long sword, and the short sword, all of them are. As is the helmet.
That's mine.
And I think, let me double check.
Stick it on your horn.
Yeah. Maybe
Not
refit that
the water drop gem.
That is 2.
That
Sorry.
is two.
Yes. Sorry.
And not the moonstone rocks.
They actually have a faint magical essence to them. And it's so their faint magical essence is the same as the black gem in that it is not like a magical item, but there's some sort of like innate magic properties to it.
Okay.
Like warming stones.
And not the
Keep your hands warm.
bracelet
Yeah,
or the
warmers.
mirrors or the copper chalice. None of those are magical.
Correct.
And the map is just a map.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
We probably should look at the map to see if that had the underground
You're
system.
sleeping.
Yep. Hey, me too. I just left the
Nice.
sword and the helmet on the ground and I just went up to bed.
We're taking a cat nap.
Okay.
I wasn't saying it in character, because we can't get back down there now.
And so
Sure we could.
Bog, says, "Oh, there's a lot magical here."
All right. Well, for simplicity, since it's just you and I deciding what we want to identify.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So the long sword and short sword, he doesn't know they're magical or not because they're not around. Or wait, no, you're doing this. That's right. You're still there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So you're asleep. He just like looks over like, oh hey, they are too.
Yep.
Canonically, it still makes sense.
Yeah, I dropped mine off on my way to bed.
Just, yeah.
Well, he can
Like a stuffed
worry
animal.
about
Just,
those then.
Alright, sorry.
So
Just here, don't take them.
1,
I think it was like my cat, so I'm stuck here and just like kicking at it.
3. So he has the long sword and the short sword, and you have the great sword.
I left it.
You left it.
I left that and the helmet next to you guys because I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah. For someone who was super tired 10 minutes ago, now they're all like, shiny things!
That's to be expected.
Well, I'd rather say.
Well, and Bog should have a good idea of what all the gems are worth, because he was a jeweler, yeah?
I do. They are all worth 50 gold pieces, with the exception of the diamonds. The diamonds are worth 300 and 500. And I know that because I am a gem person. Not that I'm made of gems, not to be confused.
A gemologist.
Yes. I study gemology, along with the best gemists out there.
So that's the gemstones that you listed. That there are a total of 12.
Correct.
Can I do a long rest while she's doing this?
Yes. For those who have already gone to bed, you can just finish out your long rest.
Okay. For expediency, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will cast Identify 5 times because I reread my rules, and I can cast it once for free per long rest, and then I have to use a spell slot for Identify going forward.
Okay.
Did you see what that ring was magic as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
The ring, the necklace, the weapons, the helmet.
So I'm going to do the black gem with the water drops, the ring, the helmet, the necklace, and the great sword.
Okay.
And then I'll do the potions tomorrow.
Okay, so you said, sorry, there was the, one more time?
The water droplet gem. The black
Okay.
gem with the water droplet.
That one's not a magical item.
Oh, okay.
It has innate magical properties, but it's not a magical item.
Okay. So it's just magic. You are magic. What did Bog say the school was? Or did he?
He did not, but conjuration.
Would Bog be able to determine like what kind of like innate magical properties are in the gemstones, or would they require something different?
Right. So those would be abjuration. Yeah. In terms of like the school of magic. So like enhancement, that kind of thing.
Okay. So something could be enhanced with the like the moonstone gems and stuff that we've got and stuff.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So then, can I do the red liquid then?
Yep. Okay.
Instead? Okay. Okay, so the ring, the helmet, the necklace, the great sword, and the red liquid.
Okay. So the ring is just a standard ring of protection. +1.
I'm sorry, is it pretty?
Yeah, I mean it's so it's a kind of gold band with this kind of inlay in it that has this. Well, you know what? You can describe it as you like because it's a ring of protection. So it is whatever you want it to look like.
Oh my gosh, I want to think on it.
Okay. These are the other weapons. Chris, if I could ask you to pass these along for the other ones that she has discovered. Give them right to her. You don't get to look at them.
I thought
You're sleeping?
Yep.
I knew it.
Sorry. She casts Identify, so I want to give her the thing.
But you get, hold on, does that include the 2
I
swords?
feel like a paper goblin.
Or do you have those?
No, actually, ironically, you are the one with those.
No,
so-
well, I thought you were handing them all, and I was like, that's
didn't
not
identify
fair.
them because
Yeah.
you said you were going to do them, and I didn't want to take them from you in
know.
your sleep.
Yeah,
'cause
so
you'd
I'm
get
hanging out with
cranky
these
at
right
me.
here.
That's fine. I'm just waiting for her to go to bed so I can wake up, so
True.
we're not splitting our party time-wise.
Well, if
Because that might be more annoying
This
than
would have
splitting it
taken
physically.
me, what, an hour?
yeah, better part, yeah.
Okay, so.
But yeah, if we want to, if you're okay with flashing forward, okay. Then in the morning, as everyone is, gets their long rest,
I just have more growlers around me.
there you go. Yeah. Not entirely certain where they're coming from.
Can this fit anyone? The helm?
Yes, it is a magical item, so it can fit anyone.
Horny friends. You're going to want that one. That's cool.
Phrasing? Are we doing phrasing? I feel like we should do phrasing.
True.
No, we're not doing phrasing.
I take no offense to this.
So for the kind of, I guess you guys get ready for a couple hours in the morning, then that kind of thing. Is that how? Would this be agreed upon?
I would have slept
yeah.
in a little bit, probably.
For sure.
Yeah.
I got nowhere to be.
Okay. Then
take a
for
long
the
rest.
2 hours that you take to kind of prepare in the morning, most of it is spent looking at these 2 items.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read them?
What'd you find out last night?
Oh my gosh, you guys. These things are so cool.
It's still too early for that kind of incitement, but what'd you find out?
No, it's very exciting. Okay. That big sword with the dragon runes on it.
Yep, that you made me breathe on.
Uh-huh. It's a magic, so you gotta kind of like sit with it for a bit and like let it, you know, kind of connect to you. Once you've done that, it is decorated with dragon teeth, claws, scales, and draconic letters. It has become infused with a shadow dragon's breath weapon and deals necrotic damage. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made using this weapon, and the weapon deals an additional 1d6 necrotic damage on a hit. In addition, whenever you roll a 20 on your attack roll with this weapon, each creature of your choice within 5 feet of the target takes 5 necrotic damage.
Oh, I was reading, so I didn't.
It's pretty cool.
It's not for you.
What was it?
I mean,
The great sword.
Yeah, the great sword.
That's
Yeah.
kind of you, 'cause you would've
Because I was reading these.
I mean, sure.
Well, you're gonna
I mean,
miss the next
your,
ones,
You
though.
got your cool. You got your hammer.
The Dread Helm is just cool. It's a
Sounds
fearsome
dreadful.
steel helm, makes your eyes glow red and hides the rest of your face in shadow while you wear it. I just thought that was cool.
Does it give like a...
Nope, that's it.
It's cosmetic.
It's
So I can
cool.
be even more emo.
Actually, I could wear it because it doesn't actually give me any armor.
Right, it's true. Technically.
I mean, it wouldn't give me any armor either.
Oh my
True.
god, I kinda want it. Alright, there's a Bloodwell vial, which is this red one, right? You attune to it, and you must place a few drops of your blood into it. The vial can't be opened while you're attuned to it. The vial can't be opened while you're attuned to it lasts. Oh, I see. So while you're lasting attuned to it, it cannot be opened. Got it. If your attunement to the vial ends, the contained blood turns to ash. You can use the vial as a spell casting focus for your spells while wearing or holding it, and you gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and to saving throw DCs of your sorcerer spells. Oh my gosh, this one's for me, guys. Is this the necklace?
That is the that's the vial.
Oh yeah, the red vial. That's right. I
you
said
even
that.
did this
I
motion,
did
too.
that.
Yep.
In addition, when you roll any hit dice to recover hit points while you're carrying the vial, you can regain 5 sorcery points.
That's definitely mine.
Negative. Shadowfell shard. Well, this one's for me too.
I'm really happy that the one who hides in the back on the fights is getting all the stuff.
Shut up.
Yeah. She's gonna. I'm already picturing her adorned with all this now. So she's gonna have a big sword.
No, I don't want the sword.
She's gonna have a helm, make her eyes red.
Yeah.
And she's gonna have a little vials, like a little potioner.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And there's
stick
gonna be
on
this
the
high,
armor.
squeaky voice that comes out when she talks. It just won't make any sense.
Flying on a broom.
I'm not gonna read this one. 'cause this
She's
one's
gonna be a new
This one's
demon
for
elf.
me. This one's for sure for me.
What?
Dread pirate
It,
shard.
it literally has to be.
It has to be. It's only attunable to a sorcerer.
Yeah, unless one of you guys
What's
want to
this one?
multiply.
No,
Oh, the one that
It's
you're not
coming up
letting
to
us
that
read.
point. We
Yeah.
can just make it.
these two are for me. So only I can
What
use
a
them.
team player!
Only I can use them. They're both required for use by sorcerers.
It's funny. That's all.
Those are
Wait, you're a
for me.
sorcerer?
Nope. So,
What's the difference between a sorcerer and a wizard again?
I don't know. I think it has to do something.
do any of you
with blood.
guys want the helm? Anybody want red eyes?
Sure.
You want red eyes? Who wants this? I'll give this to this side of the table. What do yours do? Or what do those things do?
What's the necklace?
What you got there?
I didn't say.
Oh.
We're just gonna let her be suspiciously quiet.
Hey, put that on.
I'll stick it on one of my horns.
It's just hiding. It's already.
Yeah, how's that work? Does it like mold to his head?
Yeah.
It
So
like
when
grows holes.
yeah, so when you try to wear it, it will actually kind of adjust accordingly.
That's neat. Oh, your eyes are glowing.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, that's so
A
exciting.
short sword is piercing as well.
Yes. You also like to dual wield though, if that's
Yeah.
what your goal is. You could not dual wield the long sword and the short sword.
Why? I thought.
They both have to have finesse. Or, I'm sorry, they both have to be one-handed.
Long swords are one-handed, aren't they?
They do not have the one-handed property. Hang on, there's something like There's something to that effect.
They're versatile
No.
and they're not
Yeah.
finesse weapons.
Oh, it's not finesse. That's the issue.
One moment while I look up the rules, because I cannot remember this all the time. It's a one-handed weapon. Like, there are weapons that have, like, a one-handed trait to them. Light. Sorry, that's the property. Light.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, because the scimitar I have is light, so that's what it is. So light lets it be. Finesse light, okay. I've never actually dual wielded, I've always... Yeah.
You guys okay if I take this for myself here?
What, is that the two-hander? Go for it.
That's
Is that what you use as two-handers?
What are yours?
I mean, that's what I got now, yeah.
Okay.
What is
So this short sword is like I'm just like real happy with it and holding it very closely. Basically, makes me attack better. When it's on my person, I'm immune to effects that turn undead. What does that mean? Like I can't be I can't be.
It won't really affect you unless you become reborn
Undead.
or Damphir. Yes.
Okay. I can use the action to give myself 1d4 plus 4 temporary. So I can give myself temporary hit points. I can only use it once a day. And when I hit a creature with that weapon, I can fill the target with unsettling dread. Target has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. The creature ignores this effect, and if it's immune to frightened, once you use this, I can't use it again for the next day. So basically, once a day, I can give myself hit points and make them bad at saving throws. This longsword is really cool, but it's just a little too big for me. So it's up to you guys. Bog, do you dual wield?
I don't remember. Let me check.
Basically, it's a dragon slayer sword, so it does extra damage on dragons. A lot of damage.
No.
But, like, this was the first dragon we've seen, like, ever.
Yeah. But if they're making a comeback, and if the Shadow
You know what
Realm...
I meant.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna touch you with it.
You hear it?
I'm kidding.
I will curse you with my new toy.
I'm already cursed. Basically, I mean, if dragons are making a comeback, then that might be super useful. Because they were already trying to make weird, shadowy versions of dragons. Ooh, now that it's daylight, can we take out those scales and see if we can't get a better idea of what kind of dragon it was? Like, what color?
Sure.
So I do that.
Okay. So go ahead and make a. Ooh, this is an interesting one. This would be a history check, but at disadvantage. Well, no, you can still. It's just sorry.
Fey Fiend are undead.
No.
Could I have a Shara do it?
Oh yeah, we could just ask the dragon.
You may. You can. You know what? Tell you what. You can give advantage on the roll that way,
Okay. You have advantage on your roll.
and it lowers the DC.
If Shara says you look really stupid squinting like that.
He does, doesn't he?
Dragon
I'm
Slayer
helping.
sword.
I'm helping.
In your head, Rin, in your head, you hear. He knows I'm his spirit, right? I have no corporeal form.
You don't have to tell him
Okay.
What was it? It was history, so 12.
12. Yeah, you honestly you don't know.
I can't tell what color they are.
No.
I'm colorblind.
Well, then that's the interesting part. Like, because they were infused with some sort of like shadow-like essence, but even with that, they didn't appear to have like a specific chromatic or even metallic coloration to them. This was something else originally.
Okay.
But beyond the stories and myths you've heard of those two, you don't know what this was.
Okay. And then Bog, what kind of weapons did he use? You were
I use daggers.
just straight daggers.
Yeah.
So we have a super sweet longsword that we don't really have a use for, unless
We can hold on to it, or we can sell it.
Yeah, we could use it to sell it at a shop.
Yeah,
Maybe
this one.
Corfu.
We can sell this one too.
Or we can hold on
My
to it
greatsword
in
pops
case
out.
we come across another dragon.
That's what I was
true.
thinking. I feel like something like this is good to at least hang on to.
Have it in the bag.
Because you can, at a whim, you can pull it out and use it as a two-hander.
Yep. Can you put this in the bag for me?
What, the sword? Yeah.
Which
in
sword?
bag.
My other great sword.
Oh, your old one?
Yeah,
Is there anything, is it just a sword?
it's just a great sword.
Alright. Are you wanting to hang on to it or sell it?
I could probably sell it at this point. Probably.
Probably
It's
not sell it in this town.
it's served its purpose. I mean, if we could probably get some extra money for it, because you know it did help take down the evil haunt in the town.
Do we want to donate it and put it on the wall? And...
Applause.
You can see him come out. Yes. I was lost in thought.
That's dangerous.
A lot to think about.
Well, how would you like an ornament for your inn?
I would like that very much. What is the ornament?
You can put this up on the wall if you want. It's used to help cleanse the town.
That would be great. Oh, kind of takes it from you. Sets it up on the board. I will have a plaque drawn up for the heroes of Pharaoh Fall.
Hey, I like that. That's nice.
Bag of holding.
It is a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Did you have anything to mark up the blade? This seems fairly clean.
You're right. It does that when I do things. Sure. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'll take the new blade, and I'll try to score up that one some.
You guys to go outside and like spar, so as you block it, it'll get.
Oh yeah. You want to do that?
What?
I mean, I can mark this up the boring way, or we could do it the fun way.
I meant like blood.
Oh.
So we can mark this up the boring way, or we can do it the fun way.
Thanks. Wait, there's the body of the centaur.
Oh. Is the centaur body still out there?
Yep. I don't know. Is the centaur body still?
Nobody moved it. Nobody wanted to touch it.
Oh.
I don't know if it would be like.
Yeah.
Dis-
So go stab it and pull it out, and then it'll have a little ichor on it.
Sure. I'll go
Well,
do
we
that.
should also probably burn it.
Did we cut the head off?
You found it particularly hard
did
to actually
now.
catch it on fire last night when you were trying to,
Oh.
like, just. I think, Ren. I think if I remember correctly, you were just casting fireball, fireball, fireball. It was like singe, singe,
Scorch,
singe.
singe.
Oh, you gotta have some like tinder and like some fuel to build a fire.
To fuel the fire and
Like
the
a-
flame.
Yeah,
Like a bonfire?
yeah,
Like that was in the middle of town?
yeah. That
While
one.
they're figuring out what to do with the sword, can I identify the black potion?
So there's 2 potions of black liquid.
Oh, they're not the same.
They're not. No. Well, sorry, they're the same. I thought you were just identifying one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. Sorry. You assume they're the same then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Because you're casting identify, so it's a spell slot. Okay, I pick up what you're putting down. It is a potion of necrotic resistance,
Oh, cool.
and you infer that the second one is the same, as they are identical. Good call.
Through your logic, you infer.
Was that all the items?
That's all of them.
Hey, help me with this real quick.
Okay.
Just hold this sword out like that, okay? Just hold it out
That's
in front
fine.
of you.
What do we do with it?
Or just hold it. Don't worry about it. Just hold it. Hold it tight, though. Don't just limp wrist it like you.
Ooh.
Well, don't yell.
What are you doing?
That's not gonna help.
I'm gonna mark up the sword with a couple of nicks and then go stab the centaur.
Okay. I just turn and walk away, let
Do
you
it
do
the fun
you.
way, though.
I thought we were just gonna get blood on it.
Well, you want it to be like rugged, right? Because then it's just like they just put the just
It might
put
get
some
rugged
stuff
if you
on it.
use it in battle.
I did. But when it's mine, it's different.
What this has to do with magic stuff?
Yes.
Are we? You could just say that you had a magic bond or whatever.
I don't know if Applause wants to try to sell that story. People don't believe that.
You have an imaginary friend.
Well, I'm not going to stay here and tell everybody about my imaginary friend. Just hold it.
Alright, so they...
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Bing, bing. You know, solid strikes into it. You have a couple good nicks now into the blade.
Alright, that's good. Now let's go stab that thing.
I follow that because I'm really curious as to what you're
Come with me,
doing.
I found a dead body.
Let's poke it with this big sharp stick.
Oh, you got your sword all dirty. Prestidigitation.
Stab it again.
Why do you keep doing that?
That's what Applause wanted. He wanted it to be like marked up and gory.
Battle ward.
Yeah, that word.
It's just gonna rust.
It's going on the wall as a battle trophy.
It's gonna rust.
No, I oiled the rest of it. It's fine.
Well, we don't know the properties of Shadowfell creature blood. It might not.
I mean, it's
This is a
his,
very unnecessary
Is this a
conversation.
shadow creature?
it's his sword. He wanted it this way.
What is it? It's a minotaur? No, it's that
Centaur.
thing. It's that thing.
I
isn't
believe
it?
it's called a Bodak horseman.
We already
God, I
got,
forgot
we
about
already
that.
got its blood. Oh,
Thank you.
actually. Oh, it's probably bad blood. Did it probably need to be fresh blood if we were gonna harvest it?
Harvest it?
Yeah.
There was no call to harvest from the Bodak Centaur. Or, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
Bodak Horseman. If you wanted to, you certainly still
No,
could.
that's okay. I didn't know if it classified as one of
If
our
we
things.
haven't
It's not
already,
on list.
I'm gonna take the head.
No, it's headless.
Yeah.
And the
Huh.
hooves.
It's a headless
The headless
centaur man.
Yeah, we did take those.
We,
Yep.
we didn't take the hooves though, right?
I thought we did.
Oh, okay.
Because it was really weird. We made glue joke about it.
It's true.
We did. That is the thing we did.
You got a lot of parts just kind of floating in the ether in your bag of holding.
We need to go back and sell these.
Probably need to get a bag of colding so that they don't continue to rot. 'Cause
Ah.
they do. No, there is a bag of colding that I have created.
Oh, colding.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were being smarmy and saying a bag of. I was like, we have one.
Oh, no. Yeah, so
Still haha, but
yeah, we have a bag of colding where items that are placed aside basically are under the effects of the gentle repose spell, so they don't decay.
okay.
We
When-
stored body parts in there and cold ones.
There you go.
No,
That was almost
no.
disaster.
That's a delivery to
Still
get.
have 2 vials of holy water.
Body pirates.
Oh man. All right. What were we doing?
Hoof or beer? Damn it.
We got
Give me something
freaking
good.
sea.
That's a head. Give me something else good.
All right. We were headed. So we're in. Oh, that town doesn't have a name on it.
We need to talk to the
You're in
priestess.
Pharaoh Fall right now.
Pharaoh Fall. We were headed somewhere else.
No, we were headed to Fairfall.
Yeah, Pharaoh Fall was your destination.
Oh no, the fort guy wanted us to go somewhere by Coasterun, right?
Yeah, you wanted us to go visit the dwarf city on the other side of the continent.
Yeah. So are we going back to Milvain to see?
You gotta deliver these parts before they go bad.
That's true.
I just want it to be said that while we were at the tavern, we took the quickling shoes.
Yes, that was established.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that we had that established
Are the
before
feet
we
still in
left
the
the
shoes?
town.
Okay, so we're deeking
Yes.
around.
I'm gonna say yes.
What? What did he ask?
That the
I
feet
asked
are
if
still in the
feet were
shoes.
still in the
Oh.
quickling shoes.
Oh, absolutely. Duh.
Proud.
Have you met us?
No, you're right.
You're like, did it say feet or shoes? I'm not sure. You just take them. Just take them with.
Just take it all.
We just wanted an excuse to use the new weapons. That's all.
There you go. Yeah. We'll just take them all. It's fine.
Just take the
So-
empire quickly. Here, have it.
Yeah.
Okay. In all seriousness, we're out here being. You know that scene in Saving Private Ryan when they're going through the dog tags as a joke? And people are like, they're freaking out, like walking by. That's kind of what's happening. We're like just maiming this centaur, and people are walking around like, the hell are these psychos doing? That's what I'm imagining.
I'm sure they're still in shock from actually having feelings now that the miasma fog is gone.
So that was actually what was leading me to that. Is the town like coming to? Is how late in the morning is it? Is it like coming to life? Or people like come out and see what the
It's-
heck happened?
It's still fairly early. It's well, let's see. Okay, so you would have gone to bed about 1. So then you would have woken up sometime and gotten ready about 9. So as you're moving about through kind of the town square, you do see that there are a few people kind of standing about. There's about 5 or 6 people, which is well more than any single amount of people you've seen in the town at a given time. But you see them all just kind of wandering around and kind of looking. There's a few people standing, like 2 people standing over the sinkhole, kind of looking at it.
So, I want to walk up to like a group of them, be like, "Everyone, go gather all the townsfolk. We have news. Come back in 2 hours. Have everyone meet here within 2 hours by noon."
All right. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Go gather everyone.
You can see like 4 of them kind of go off.
Just make a big announcement, tell them what happened, and then we can head out.
Okay.
Are we heading out today, or are we taking a day to like...
We should probably go. Those parts are gonna go bad.
Okay.
Hey guys, I just want to ask because, I was feeling kind of bad about it. I didn't say anything earlier, but there's this really cool ring that we found, and it like makes you harder to hit.
It's just staring.
You're so gross. Anywho's, I was thinking
You
that
get hit a lot.
I am really easy to hit, and maybe if I wasn't so easy to hit,
Are you gonna tell us what the necklace did?
maybe.
I think that's a fair point. You should tell us the necklace, and then we vote on the ring.
Okay. So this crystal here, I can use it as a spell casting focus, which means it can like help me cast my spells, and it basically allows me, when I use my like ability to make a spell go faster, or like split a spell or something like that, I can curse the creature so that it has disadvantage on an ability check or a saving throw related to the ability score that I pick.
It's pretty
So,
neat.
whenever you use your little sorcery thingies and do weird things to your spells, you can also curse them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is his disadvantage? Is it some sort of like...
It means like, say I'm like, you know what, you're too athletic. Then like you can't.
You know, like whenever we go into human bars,
Yes.
and they'll just kind of stare at us.
Yeah, because we're big.
Yeah, we're at a disadvantage.
I hate that.
It's
Yeah.
pretty weird.
That's what I mean.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I just know I'm also inevitably the first one in there, and I get smacked around a lot, so...
But you're all like,
Well, if you didn't charge ahead so fast.
Get faster!
You are a little faster than most of us.
No, I just get to sprint and keep my action.
you're all like dexterous too, so I think you just need to work on dodging better. Do some flexing in the morning, maybe that'll help.
Yeah, you should try dodging.
Yeah. Here, dodge this rock.
Swear to God.
I think I got a wrench around here.
No, wrench. I've
I've heard if
something
you can
else.
dodge a wrench, you can dodge anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty
that
much,
dude-
like
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
Ball.
Like balls of magical energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I probably shouldn't do that in the town square.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna conjure a ball for him to chase after? He's not a dog.
You're right, we need like a light source of some
Well,
kind.
what if it's like a magical ball of yarn?
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go have a steak.
that sounds good.
Yeah, this steaks you?
I don't know.
Wait a
Our
minute,
dinner-
was that a cow joke?
Oh, I see what you did. It was a
Alright.
mistake.
Oh.
Give myself advantage for that.
Oh.
I'm kidding, don't worry. All right, so a couple hours
Bog
pass
gets
as
the
you.
advantage.
Yeah. So a couple hours pass as you're talking amongst yourselves.
Are there more citizens showing up?
Yes. So, as that time does pass, you see what looked like the gathering of about 50 townsfolk in the area.
I'm just gonna turn to applause. Is this all the townsfolk there are?
He looks around. I didn't think there were this many.
Oh, a lot of them are getting hauled off by
I hear
the
town.
boat.
I think more than that, but that makes sense.
Do you think when we broke the curse, it like turned people not into flying skulls?
No, I'm pretty sure that process was like kind of a one and done thing. It's not like that.
Sure.
I wouldn't put faith in that
Because like
one.
I read this story one time about this guy who kissed this dead chick and she came back to life. It was like a curse.
Well, why was he going around kissing dead chicks? That's not.
Some
It
people are into
wasn't-
some weird things.
It wasn't really like
Was that the one where like
explained truly.
Just realize we're not in nighttime anymore, guys.
Oh.
Not
It's
to mention.
daytime.
Yeah, and to add to that, like, you know, the town isn't cursed anymore, so we're gonna go to daytime. So prepare yourselves. It's gonna be bright. You know, we'll do a. There we go.
Are we actually?
Relax is fine. There was a brighter setting, but we're just gonna leave it here.
I don't know. Okay. Are there actually like birds and stuff now, or is it still just silent?
You do hear the ever slight chirping of birds in the air.
Life anew. Ooh, do we actually see? Well, I guess we can ask. But do we see any like the black circles around? Or are they still there?
You do see a couple of the splotches still. Yeah,
Still okay.
they're still there.
I mean, like if the body of the centaur's still here, they're probably still,
You never know. All right.
Well,
Well-
Mr. Mayor.
Huh? Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought we were making a plaza mayor.
I mean,
Do we have that choice?
You're giving the speech here. Come on.
I knew I was gonna get suckered in it.
That was your idea.
I was. Welcome, townsfolk. We are. What did we? Do we ever come up with a name?
Nope.
We are the adventurers. We came here. Point is, fog gone. The big portal thing gone. Centaur. That thing over there. He's dead.
Here a couple.
So
This thing and I hold up its head.
you're
Like
gonna
Andrews on the other
A couple
hand.
more gasps through the audience. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
stop it.
Boy, he's dead. I want to know.
When I want to throw a head, it's a big deal. You showed it innocent bystanders.
I didn't throw the head. I just showed it. He was like, here it is.
You see them all kind of talking amongst themselves a bit now.
So, you're gonna need a new general store manager, owner. He was working for them, and not an old man. So, about that.
See them all kind of, couple of them talking to themselves.
Otherwise, special thanks to the priestess.
Shout out to Adelaide.
Adelaide, there it is. And applause. Without them,
Yeah.
this wouldn't have happened.
You see both of them kind of standing next to you and just kind of give a wave.
Yeah. So we're going to be heading out. But have a festival. Be happy. No more people being dragged off in the night. No more flying skulls. We hope.
No more of this thing.
I
I show the head
yeah.
again.
The hole was kind of our bad, but it's a byproduct of closing the portal. So
There is a cave system down there.
Yeah.
Don't go rummaging around.
you will probably find bad things in those caves.
Just fill it in.
You see Adelaide kind of step up. We should all give thanks to these wonderful heroes who have saved our town and relieved us of the malaise that has afflicted us for generations.
Is it generations?
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And here we just did it because we thought it'd be fun.
We were just told about it.
Do you think you could maybe supply like a written, signed thing that says that we did this, just like proof, bragging rights?
I think that's what the sword on the wall's for?
Yeah, but like
With a placard.
you know, I'm just saying, like a signed thing would be
Anyway,
nice to carry around.
we
with us.
appreciate your thanks. We'll hang around for just a couple more hours and we'll be on our way. We just want to let you know that it's over.
You have our thanks. I will draft a writ indicating that you adventurers, if you have a name that would make this easier, but if not, I can list your names individually, indicating that you have assisted the town of Pharaohfall and have the entire town as thanks. Using my authority as a priestess and as one from the Church of Kale, it will give you some sort of recognition in other towns.
Neat. What did you guys have a mayor or anything right now? Is there anyone leading the town?
Not currently, no. I can guide things along, although my role as a priestess does does not permit me to hold any sort of office.
I think Applause was wanting to take the reins.
Please, Coach, separate us into church and state.
Uh-huh. Church
Only
and
that was a real thing.
village.
I will.
If it could be said, I believe Applause would definitely worthy of considering.
He definitely
plus.
had the best interests of the town in general when we came in, gave us plenty of information, cared for us.
She kind of turns to him. Thank you. I only did what any good innkeeper would do.
Is he modest?
Kind of turns and you see like for the first time ever, a small smile kind of crack across her face. I will hold sermons and make mention of it in them.
What do you guys think about the Order of Moonstone?
Always got moon in it, so I'm
It
okay.
does.
How about the Moonstone Order?
Sure.
The Moonstone Guard.
Sure.
Sure? Now we're just throwing out ideas. We're making it more...
Let's.
What do we think? Moonstone Guard?
Sure.
I'm real confused.
Dice have spoken.
I don't care.
Moonstone Guard?
Sure, I like that. Moonstones are pretty.
Moonstones are pretty.
This might be a question for afterwards.
Right.
Okay.
About,
Yeah, well,
Okay.
about Bog.
Oh, sure.
we'll talk to you about that, Rit,
The
if you want to.
Moonstone
Aside.
Guard.
Okay. Well, I need to draft it anyway. So, as she heads off to the church, the temple, you all kind of prepare your things. Bog grabs the cart, and Jasper and the other horse, I forgot its name. Dang it! Another gem.
Ruby?
Hazel? Ruby?
Ruby?
They're both named after gemstones.
Right. Well, the other horse. Feeds them up, takes care of them, kind of prepares and pulls the cart into the town square. He has it ready. Whenever we're ready to head off.
So we're heading back to Gilding in order to return the parts that were requested and everything.
Also, yes.
Adelaide comes out with her red
Ruby.
ruby. Okay. Adelaide comes out, a scroll in her hand. Well, I have your writ. If you would like to sign any sort of organization name, I did leave a gap for it.
Oh, so we can fill that in. We don't have to choose one right now.
We
I
chose
thought-
it right now.
We did. We chose it. Locked in. Moonstone Guard.
MD.
MG.
Understood.
MG. D silent.
MSG.
D silent.
It's MSG. MSG.
Flavor.
MSG.
See her make a quick amending to it, and then hands it off.
Oh, we can do big M, little S, big G.
Rit.
It actually wore. Hold on, what does that look like?
MSG?
As
I like it. Sorry.
No problem. With the signing of my hand, it is an official writ with the weight of the Church of Kale behind it.
Church of what?
Church of Kale.
It's a very healthy church.
Yeah.
It
I was
is.
thinking she flew and had swords and she was
I was thinking Kale is in the.
I know. I was thinking League.
Vegetable.
What's this place called again?
Farrowfall.
Pharaoh.
Fairmont.
Is much appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I forget, how far was the fort that we stopped at?
No, it's a minute.
1
It's-
minute? That's super close.
Roughly like a day's travel.
Oh, okay, so it's like 2 days back to Mulvane then.
Yeah, thereabouts, yeah.
Let's go.
Yo.
All right. So, as the party heads out, who would like to make the perception or survival check for your first leg of the adventure, of the travel back?
What is your nut?
It's not what I
What? Huh? I was typing. Sorry.
Perception or survival for the trip?
Well, I mean, I've been rolling great, so might as well just keep it up.
I'll go with you. It's an 8.
Mistake.
I kind of knew that was happening.
So I get a +4, so I got a 5.
That's a mistake.
Okay.
Perfection.
You got a +1?
We get lost.
There's a road. We've been here before.
You have, and
We
there.
completely miss the giant ogre in our path.
Rocks fall, we all
That was
die.
on the other side of.
You've successfully lost yourselves from the ogre's path. No, hang on.
You get
starting the
so
road.
lost.
No. So, as you travel, it is a mostly clear night, and
Oh, we're traveling into the night. I didn't know what time of day it was, so that's fine.
oh yeah. Well,
favorite
so,
time
so
of day.
you leave at noon, and you travel for a good portion of the day. But as your travel goes across the highlands, you do see that you have attracted a pack of wolves that are on your trail. As they're beginning to run towards the cart, could I have everybody tell me what they want to try to do to assist in either repelling the wolves or moving the cart forward?
I'll start shooting.
No.
How,
Oh, fuzzy
How-
little guys.
how far away are they?
So they can keep up pace with the cart, assuming that they're making a dash action. They can actually gain distance on it.
Can I pet the wolves?
If you want to hop off the cart to pet them, you are more than welcome.
Hit him with your hammer.
I mean, how many wolves are we talking?
You have approximately
17.
yeah, between.
What all do we have carcasses of?
Do we have one?
Oh, actually, big pack, 13 wolves.
What?
That's
Yeah,
a lot.
we have the dragon head, but what else?
It's all, but that's all in the bag of holding, so it's not.
Why would we? No, we're not throwing them stuff.
There's nothing that they would be attracted. There's no carcass they would be attracted to.
Right. We don't have like the hag's head or anything in there anymore.
No.
Okay. Nothing meat wise. That's what I was asking. We didn't take anything from the Bojack horse.
Oh.
Then.
Do we just
We
want
do
to?
his head, but it's in the bag of holding.
And his hooves.
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, it's all in the bag of holding. But that doesn't. That's another dimension.
Bog's just keeping the cart moving right now.
I'll shoot at
Yeah.
him.
Okay,
So anyway, I started blasting.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls.
16. That was a natural 1.
Okay. What else?
Oh, I do have. It says something. How far away are they?
They are at first close to, I would say probably 300 feet away.
Oh, I'm just gonna chill out.
Okay,
I can't do anything.
sure. So you blast at them. Actually, sorry. Let's get everybody else first. Rin, Dorgirin. What are you doing?
What doing?
What the dog doing?
They
How
chase
far
him.
behind us are they?
300 feet.
Okay.
Blast him.
They're gaining.
I will cast. Such a waste of such a high level spell.
You don't have to do anything yet.
You can wait for him to get closer.
Yeah, I'll I have to. They're too far away. Yeah. I won't do anything.
Okay. They're here.
Can I try and calm the wolves and get them to not be aggressive?
What do you do?
I don't know, man.
So, do you just want to like stop and deal with them, or just keep going? Well, we can keep going and let them tire themselves out.
Yeah. Just keep going. I'm just throwing some stuff at him, see if it deter him a little bit.
That's fair.
I don't know.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights 120 feet behind us, as far as it'll go, and I'm just gonna make them like fireflies, kind of slowly off the ground, so that like maybe it'll distract them.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And we're hearing.
What the cow doing though?
What the Minotaur doing? I don't know. I don't really have. I want to like throw javelins and my axes at them. And,
You don't have to do anything. I just chilled.
yeah, I just kind of want to like. Ooh, hey now. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
Alright. Oh, that's a 4.
A 4?
4.
Okay. So,
40.
right, yeah. So as the pack runs towards the cart, you see them actually gain quite a bit of distance, they close quite a bit of distance. Sorry, as you get much closer to it, you see one of them get thrown off with an Eldritch Blast. Another one gets thrown off with the Dancing Lights, but there still are 9 chasing after the cart.
So that you said they
So-
got how much closer? I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. So they are 150 feet from the cart now.
Oh.
Oh, we got it. There's still a lot of white space.
Okay, so next round of actions.
Sure.
You just gonna hold till you
Down,
get
boy.
close.
Down.
Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Another check.
hiss at them.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
5.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I should probably be like saying
5.
5, okay. And then Deer and Rin.
I will. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I will blast at them, yelling threateningly.
Okay.
"Hurrah!"
Okay, go for it.
Hands waving like crazy. It's a brain no work. 14 and a 17.
Okay,
Ah!
Rin.
I am going to cast Firebolt, and I'm going to use Meta Magic to twin it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I'm going to attack 2 of them.
Sure.
What?
They're 150 feet away.
Never mind, I will wait until they gain 30 feet, and then I will hit them with a fire.
Okay, so if you want to hold your turn to do that, you can still do that.
Okay, cool.
So then just go ahead and make your attack roll.
I will
still.
do that.
Just.
No, no.
30 feet.
Listen, I don't make the
Yeah,
rules.
no, that's fine. I get it. Okay. Yeah. That's 16.
In War Thunder,
plus
if you shoot a
6.
missile from a helicopter, it just explodes at the end of its
22.
range.
22?
Yeah,
Okay,
for the first one.
yeah.
Do I roll for both, right?
Yes.
And that's 11 for the second.
Okay. So as the pack keeps running up, as 2 of the people from the cart start shouting at them, doesn't really appear to have any effect. But you see 2 Eldritch Blasts blast the ground in front of two of them. We'll say in front of them as to not actually hurt them, but that does prevent them from getting closer anyway. And then, as they continue advancing, the 7 remaining, one of them gets thrown off with a firebolt to the ground nearby, so you have 6 running up.
And he's cursed.
No, it didn't hit him.
Okay, and as half the pack now at this point has given up, you see the remaining 6 start to peel away and just kind of back off as the cart continues along.
Haha, suck it.
Stupid dogs.
I can't make that joke.
So,
That reminds me, we should get dogs.
No. We already got one, but like a weird dog.
Alright, so as the party continues along, you do make it to the fort by the time of pretty much, actually, let me double check the map, because I think that, oh no, actually, sorry, you do not make it to the fort at this hour. So, you have the choice of making camp or pushing through the night at the risk of exhaustion.
Uh-oh, I thought you said it was a day's travel.
It is, but you're leaving halfway through the day.
Let's just hold it for the night. It's fine. Yeah. All in favor say maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Alright, so 3, 4, 1 against.
And
Is there like a good tree nearby I can climb up into and get a better vantage?
You're mostly in the highlands.
Oh, right, my bad.
So mostly hills. But if you wanted to park the cart near a tree, one is visible at some point within your stop.
I forgot we were mostly in the highlands.
Yeah.
Just don't park like a jerk.
Oh, don't let me turn this cart around.
Alright. I'm chill.
So, as you make camp for the night, Rainier, you climb up into the tree, kind of find a spot to keep an eye. Go ahead and make a perception check.
The tree is better than
Oh, jeez.
tire.
Come on. I don't know. 3 6.
What did you roll for?
A 2. Oh, a perception.
Oh, okay.
I haven't rolled higher than 5. I don't know.
Maybe let someone else try.
So as you look around for the, we'll call it first watch, you look around and you think that the only thing that may have hopefully come up would have been those wolves, and if there were any sort of predators, they may have hopefully kept them at bay. But you guys did a pretty good job of warding them off earlier, so you're probably fine.
It's probably okay. We're probably okay.
So, your rests. Who's up for second watch? Sorry, I kind of made that decision for you.
No, you're good.
I'll go.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Good, don't suck. It's 16.
Okay. The 16, you kind of keep an eye out, and you also don't really see much going on in the evening. You occasionally hear a wolf howl, but it's pretty far. Doesn't sound like it's anything nearing you or anything. But as you kind of wait there and just sit, you hear kind of a whispering wind. And you can recognize that it's not one that you're hearing with your ears per se.
You hear it with your heart.
Are you there?
Yeah.
You just hear the sigh. I am.
Oh, what have I done for your blessing upon me?
You've sent me another soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a bit of an idea about that.
Wait, no, like, I actually gave you a soul?
You have.
Hold on. Was that like in the fine print? can't remember that part.
As you slay creatures, I claim them.
Like any creature? Like,
Anything with your blade.
oh. That's weird. You were saying?
I liked the one that you had slain before. Find me more like that.
To which out of character? Which one?
The last one that you had slain with your blade would have been the dragon.
Oh. Right.
Try me, bitch.
Hey, Rick.
You don't know about this.
I know.
But like, I don't know how easy that's gonna be. I mean, that was the first one I've ever heard of being here in like a long time.
You're right. They've been gone from this world for thousands of years.
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for the dragons that haven't been here for thousands. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
If you find one more attuned with our essence,
That would be better.
yes,
Okay.
but I could make do with others.
So it's like your favorite flavor.
Yes, something with more cold to it.
Okay. Can definitely do that. Okay. Uh-huh.
You're doing very well, though.
Well, I mean, you said you liked it whenever, like, they suffered a little bit. So I
You just hear this satisfied, yes, I do.
yeah. So I mean, I try to do that a little more, but I'm not invincible, so you got to take it with a grain of salt.
If you happen to fall a fate that you would not prefer, I could amend that.
Wait, like the guy, the old guy that was the undead lock.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, that's weird for me right now, so we'll talk about that at a different time. Maybe if the situation comes up. I don't want to be like him just yet. It's a little weird at the moment. I like my flesh attached.
You may change your mind on that, but until then,
Maybe. We'll table that for now. I appreciate it though. That's good to know.
keep up the good work.
I will do my best.
Feel one final chill down your spine.
Always. Mm-hmm.
The flesh is just holding you back. Streamlining it.
The mind is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
About that time, you feel your tiredness starting to sink in again.
Hey, my turn. Oh, it's moon time.
Go ahead, make a perception check.
Sorry.
You chortle in your sleep.
I sensed a joke happened.
Especially about the moon, too.
Yeah.
Is it a perception check?
Yes.
That's a 14.
Kind of keeping an eye out. You also hear an occasional wolf call, but
Oh, what that dog doing?
but looking out, you don't see any coming up or anything like that. So you think it's probably just an errant one. Nothing really to be too concerned about. But as you look up, you do see both moons. The second one, full brightness, and it's kind of blue glow. The other one has more like kind of white look to it. Yeah, you see it up there.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
And though you don't hear any words back, you just feel this kind of almost it's not exactly a warmth, but just like a feeling of comfort, as though like you're just being hugged by someone that you've just really cherishes your presence.
Oh, we gotta find more of your temples. I don't know where to look.
Make a perception check. This would be a different one than just keeping watch.
Another perception?
Yeah. And I'll give you advantage with this one.
I don't need it. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Woo!
So that's 24 then.
As you kind of have those thoughts, even if you're vocalizing them, you feel the hammer kind of, the maul specifically, kind of almost shake a little bit.
Can you just like balance it in the palm of my hand and let it like, does it like spin in any certain direction, or is it just like vibrating?
As you just kind of hold it out there
Rain.
in your hand, yep. You have it, you're well familiar with the maul at this point, even when it's new kind of form. You're well familiar with the weight and everything, and how you can hold it to have it, kind of perfectly balanced and everything. And though you don't really feel much wind, you do see it slowly kind of turning.
Okay.
Until eventually the hammerhead itself is facing north.
North. Direct north? Don't have a compass?
You know what? Make a survival check on that one.
First his hammer becomes a divining rod, now it's a compass. When will it stop?
It detects everything.
Oh, that's not so good. That's a 6.
6. You get north.
Okay.
You're not sure if it's like a pure north direction or just north in some way.
Okay. Well, it's how will I know when I'm close? Will it, I don't know, shake more?
You see, as you look up at the moon, you're not sure if it's maybe just that you blinked, or if your eyes squinted a bit, or something to that effect. But you'd swear that you saw it just kind of like the moon itself almost flicker, just the slightest amount. And in that moment, you'd swear that you could have sworn you saw your hammer do the same.
Okay. Can you bring up like the map of the
Oh yeah, sure.
Because I want to try and
The map of the rim.
the rim.
No, that's not the right one. We are looking for. Here we go.
So here was.
So we're probably somewhere
Which you
here.
can find our map
Here.
on our page in _ Istoria.
We were probably somewhere here.
So it's just kind of like pointing straight up north, kind of.
Well, you have north. You don't have exactly the direction.
Right. So, but like in a general direction of like Middleton and Centralia and stuff like that.
Thereabouts.
Okay. And then the original temple or shrine that I found would have been like up here.
Correct.
Okay.
Is it pointing you to the same one? Would be fantastic.
That would be more northeast.
He just said
Almost
north.
east.
Hey, there's a tunnel that you missed. I'm just saying,
So.
100%.
You're to be completely transparent. You're not entirely certain if it is to that original temple or not.
Okay. Perhaps we should take a. After we go through Milvan, we should come back this way and then out towards Anektal.
We're all asleep.
Like, I'm telling you guys this in your sleep.
We're soaking in it through osmosis.
Right, we're gonna go Milvan, and we're gonna turn back around and head up to Anektal in that direction.
No, I don't want more juice.
Oh, you're gonna get juiced. You're gonna like it. The juice is loose.
No more wire hangers. Mommy dearest.
The clown has no penis.
I have
Step brothers. All right.
Okay.
So, I mean, at least I have like something to go off of. So.
Okay. And with your watch completed, there was about one person left.
Oh no. Great.
Get up again.
Perception, you said?
Yes.
Perception, you say?
Indeed.
Okay, now do I have anything special? I don't think so. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. Just 12.
12. Okay. At this point, you're not sure if maybe the nocturnal creatures are starting to turn in, but you can see on the horizon there's the faintest glimmers of light coming up as the sunrise eventually does come up. But it does have a fairly quiet night still.
Cool. I'm gonna look at the map while I'm on my watch.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
Forgot about that.
go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. 18.
18 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Looking at it, you see that there are markings of a forest near some mountains. It does look like a pretty localized map. You also see what looks like either. Actually, what languages do you speak? Let me ask that first.
I speak Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
Oh, okay. So you see some intermarkings, kind of a mixture of languages between Elvish and Sylvan. And you hear from Ashara as you're looking over the map. Huh, that's interesting.
What's interesting?
I see Draconic on here.
Draconica?
Draconic, yes.
Oh, the language. What's it say?
It looks more like markings. It's kind of a stylized form. It's not exactly the language, but more imagery.
Does it indicate anything to you?
It looks like something of a... it's hard to describe. Vault?
Vault?
Yes. It's here in as you hear these thoughts in your brain as well. In the woods there.
And then the Elvish and Sylvan?
So you see some markings about different forts, villages, that kind of thing. Looks pretty, again, localized. But though you can make these parts out, you don't see anything else really in terms of the location that you recognize.
Gotcha. So it doesn't look like any woods or mountains that I would know from our map of anything. Or...
Make a history check.
14.
14? You're not sure.
Okay.
There's a lot of forests and a lot of woods around mountains, so you're not entirely certain where it's going to be
Pretty
at.
common occurrence, mountains and woods
Yeah.
near each other, you know.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
One thing of note, though, the woods are on the kind of western portion of the map. An interesting note, you don't... Sorry, I say western. You don't exactly have an orientation on the map.
It's like the right or the left side of the map?
Correct. From what you can tell. The script does appear to have some sort of bearing, but there's no actual directional north, south, east, west. No sort of compass directions drawn onto the map.
Okay. I don't know, Ashara. This stuff just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser. With all this draconic stuff mixed in, it just... I don't know.
Draconic hasn't come up too much in my time in this world. I don't know what to think of that.
Did it get bled in from somewhere? Like the place with the tentacly thing?
Maybe. That, or from what I understand, this is very old.
the map old?
I think so.
Oof. Maybe we'll find some treasure.
That would be interesting.
Well, we're on the case now. We'll figure it out.
I have all the faith in you. I know this sounds strange, but I need to rest.
Yeah.
Although, it is sunrise soon. Would you mind, sending me back?
Sure. Go get some rest, Shara.
Thank you.
Send her back.
And with that, it is sunrise. And as we continue our adventure, we will call that there, as that is a good time to call it. So, next time we will continue the adventure as you making your way back to Milvain. So, we'll go ahead and go back to what would be relax, kind of daytime, more just brighter in general. There we go. My eyes. All right. So.
With your special eyes.
Yes. So, we want to thank everyone for tuning in for our game. We'll be back, not this next week, unfortunately. We are on a break then. We'll be back the week after that, though, which will be the 17th. So tune back in to see where the adventure continues as the party makes their way back to Milvain, probably talks to some magical enchanters about some stuff that they've returned and found, and see about value of things. Yeah. So, we want to give a big thank you to Gilding Light for the space in which we can stream. A big thank you also to Sirenscape and Idle Champions for the sponsorships. Really appreciate that. In terms of announcements for games, Echoing Dark, 4 p.m. Pacific on Thursdays, and Champions of Eclipsia, 1 p.m. Pacific on Saturdays. Both of them ran by 2 amazing people. We have DC Lazaire and Kurt are both the respective DMs for those games. And you can find them, all of us, in Discord of Gilding Light, which again, in the banners below. But we'll go ahead and call it there. Everyone have a great night, and again, thank you for tuning in. Good night.
Bye.
Outro.